Hey, happy Friday, everyone. RV Debs here, and I'm just starting this live stream out in my opening up my channel here on my laptop, as I always do. Let's do it.
As I always do.
Oh, there I am. Okay, I'm all set. Well, as the title of this says, Stormy. Yeah, we're having severe thunderstorm warnings in this county, several counties, and it doesn't look real good out there. It's very gray, and the wind has been kicking butt, and so if you see things shaking, it's because of the wind. Yeah, it just when there's a gust of wind, you feel it. If you live in a travel trailer or a motor home or anything like that, you are gonna feel every heavy wind, and I'm feeling it right now. I'm looking outside, and the trees are kind of blowing, and there's like garbage flying across this down the street, and eesh, eesh, eesh. So, well, who's going to be the first person to say hello? That's what I want to know. Hmm. I know there's people here. I see 12. Maryland. Hey, Marilyn Monroe. Welcome, welcome. You're the first one. And then there's Chip. Hiya, Chip. It's been a while. Pennsylvania. Thunderstorms. We're having thunderstorms. Nani. Hello, Nana. And Nancy. I'm glad you're all saying hello. Thank you. Yeah. So we're having a windy thunderstorm warning like on TV. I've kept the TV on just to kind of keep my eye on the weather because it was bad. It is bad. Hey, Lisa, Tennessee girl. How's Pennsylvania? So you got some storms from Pennsylvania up there in Pennsylvania also? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's Friday night. I had to push myself to do this tonight. Just to be honest, I don't always feel like it, but I know that a lot of people say, well, are you going to do your live stream? So, you know. Hi, Carrie Joe. Yeah, so I'm doing my live stream. Still, one leaky eye, my left eye, whenever I put makeup on. I didn't put much on, but yeah. So let me think about what should we discuss tonight, Besides thunderstorms and hope. Oh, I'll tell you, my AC in my RV, my AC is really very good all year. It works for me, but when it gets to be over 95 degrees, if the AC is dirty, I think it must be dirty because it's turned off twice. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Cindy. You had a doozy of a storm where you live. Yeah, we don't have the thunder, but I've got the wind sound, and it's pretty drastic. Doing your dishes, Joey, that's good. And hanging out, listening. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Yeah, that's what I do. A lot of times I'll listen to a live stream and be doing stuff. I'm not good at typing like back and forth in the chat. I'll say hello, and then I'm like, I can't do it. Because someone will go, so how are you, Deb? And I'm like, if you really want to know, it would take me like a bunch of typing, and I'm just gonna lay back and enjoy the sound. But yeah, so when it's stormy like this, I'm not real thrilled because of the wind, and if the TV goes off or the lights, I don't know. It's just part of living in a travel trailer or RV of some sort. We always make it though. Always make it. I've been through worse, that's for sure. I just put out a video. I don't know if anyone's seen it yet, but I wanted to get it out yesterday. Then I wound up adding some and didn't get edited till today. Up there in Pennsylvania, Chip says very heavy rain, 80% today, 100% tomorrow, 70 degrees. I don't know what the temperature here is, but it's probably around mid 80s, I'd say. I don't know. It was hot. It was hot today. When the sun was out, I felt like I was burning up. I guess there's a lot of rainstorms out there right now because everyone says there's rain. Well, we're getting some too. And it's like a thunderstorm warning till 11 p.m. So it's a lot. Usually it's not, it's fast, and it's not fast right now. Hi, sunny shines. Good afternoon, or is it evening? I'd say evening. Evening, I mean. It's still bright out there. But the sun is slowly sinking down, and the moon is surely rising, and this old world must still be spinning round, and I still love you. That's a James Taylor song. Florida is hot as heck, and no rain, huh? Here we haven't had rain in a while. I mean, it's been dry as could be, actually. Like really dry and low humidity for the last couple of weeks. But tonight we might be seeing some rain, and then the humidity raises. I do too, sassy girl. How are you? Yeah, I love me some James Taylor too. When I was playing professionally, I did several of his. Do you hear the wind? And it's shaking stuff. Look here. Wait a minute. You can see when there's a gust. There's no gust because I'm showing you, you know, of course. So it's called June. How do they say that? It's not a new holiday, but a celebration for Black people that they call it June 10th. June. I can't remember how they call it. Does anybody know? I have seen a couple of those, Sassy. Hi, Danny. Yeah, I made it. I'm glad to see you. How are you? Juneteenth, right. So today is Juneteenth, which is a big celebration of freedom for Black people, brown people. Texas was the last place that they actually found out they were free. 2 years before, Lincoln freed the slaves, but nobody told them. Shame on those people. I don't even want to relate to those people, but I know that, I have to. So anyway, yeah, Juneteenth, God bless them. They deserve that. They deserve to teach their kids, and we deserve to teach our kids what really happened, what really went on. Hey, hi Darby, how are you? I was thinking about you today. Thinking about Florida, yeah. Thinking about all the darn viruses that are happening in Florida and parts of Texas, not around here, but in the big cities. That's from all the protesting and Memorial Day beach parties. Come here. Oh yes, Miss Lily wanted to come up. She says, I just want to be on the couch. I don't want to be on camera. You can at least say hello. You can at least say hey. Look at the camera and say, hi everyone. My mom's bugging me. Ah. It's a bummer. Hi Georgiana. What part of Texas are you in? Yeah, I will never let them do a test on me. My nose is too sensitive. If they don't have a different way to do it, then they're never going to get to test me. I'll stay home. They really would have to pin me down, and then at that point I'd have a bloody nose and panic. Yeah, I hope that everybody stays safe. Maybe extra safe now, if you know there's a bunch of new cases in your area. Yeah, do what you have to do, wash your hands and wear a mask and don't go out unless you really have to right now, at least for a couple weeks. San Antonio. Oh, I've been there once. I went to a fantastic house concert from Vernon Kelly, and I also went to Riverwalk with two subscriber, a husband and wife friends that I made. We had a great time. You had to have one to go into the hospital. Yeah. I guess I wouldn't be going anywhere, because if I have to, I won't. They need to make a better test than sticking up a Q-tip all the way into your sinus cavities. They really need to change. Everything they've done for this has sucked, okay? But that's my opinion. Yeah. Well, Memorial Day started and everybody was out and there were picnics and beach parties and family gatherings and in the big cities, and then the protests and the rioting and all of that stuff in the streets. What's going to happen? People are coughing and getting tear gas, and then I don't know how easy. This must be a very, very easy spreadable virus, more than the average flu. You've been to in San Antonio 40 years. It's beautiful there. It's a lot of traffic. It was a lot of traffic to get around, but otherwise I really enjoyed it. Fortunately, the test for it is over in a few seconds. A few seconds too long. Yeah, what a big mess, huh, Carrie? Hi, Ace. Welcome. Oh, there's mouth swabs tests? That would be okay. You could swab my throat, but you can't swab my nose. Wow, really? Sassy Girl says that they have quick tests now, 15-minute results. And they say a lot of this is from opening things up too. Oh yeah, and opening things up too. But I don't know. All the states have lifted almost all the same time. Hi, Carol. I just watched something blowing by on the lawn. Yes, happy Juneteenth to everyone. Actually, I think it could be named something more than that, but I guess that's what they called it. I've never heard of it. That's how oblivious most white people are to the plight of the black person and the brown person. We really do, and I say we, I don't mean that, you can do what you want, but I think I've gotten to the point in my life that I've always been pretty good, but I need to understand even more and give more love, because they got it. They were treated wrong. Hi, Mrs. Thoreau. How are you today? I hope that everyone's feeling okay. There's a lot of virus out there, and then there's a lot of just regular junk out there too that you can, it's not just virus, is it? It's a little of everything. And then the weather. We got some rain. I see some rain, and it's windy rain, the kind that goes sideways. Yeah, that's the word, Sassy. Sassy says, yeah, my cousin said she would never get tested again. Now she's quarantined for 14 days. Yeah, well, I'd rather just be quarantined by myself, as long as you're not feeling sick. I mean, that's the thing. You don't want to get a virus. You don't want to get this. This is not a good one. And some people don't have any problem with it, but if you do, you have a big problem. Maryland says it's getting dark here, just enough light to see. It will be good sleeping weather tonight. Oh, it's not good sleeping weather when it's windy in here, because we feel it, and things drop off the tree, the pecans and branches that are dying, and I hear things, I went out, I did prepare. I put these big heavy bricks on my chairs, but can you hear that? It's blowing right now. Yeah, the winds. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yeah, the house is shaking right now. It just depends on the wind, how it hits, but yes, yes, yes. I feel it. After the first 6 months I lived in my travel trailer, I was in Florida. Actually, the first 4 months, I had rented an RV park space, and when the rains came in Florida, oh my God, I just never felt anything like that. But now I know what it's like. I like that little shower thing you use, Sonny. You guys use some cute little thingies. I never have a chance to do all that. That's fancy. So, looking into my crystal ball on what we should talk about. What should we discuss? The covering that I have, my RV carport, has been the one thing that in the last 4 years that I've been here that I can say was the best thing I ever did, because not only does it give me shade in the summer all the time, it gives me rain protection, and when it snows there's always a little patch of where it didn't snow, and it's just a really good feeling. I really love my RV carport. Your new phone has some special stuff on it there, Sonny. Well, I need a new phone. That's another thing. I've thought about, upgrading the phone. I have a S8, but I've been putting it off because this does a pretty good job. Hi, Snook Wind. Albuquerque has a brush fire, and you're starting to get the smoke. Oh man. Yes, I can sit outside in the rain if it was a light rain. I mean, depends on the rain. Like right now, I don't think anybody in their right mind would want to sit outside in the wind and rain. Yeah, this kind of wind is terrible for fires. But it's rainy wind. Like we're just, I can see it in the sky, and it's still not sunset. I just heard some thunder actually. Hi, four-leaf clover. Thank you. I will, and I hope you have a good evening too. Lisa said, are you living in your home or your RV? I'm living in a travel trailer RV. It's an RV. It's my home too. I call my travel trailer Christine. I've been living in Christine since 2000. I think it was 2015, the end of the 2015, and I live on my friend's property in Texas. Wow. Do you hear that? Because I'm like, it's an uneasy feeling. It really is. I call my RV Christine and my truck the Phantom. And the reason I named it that is when my husband and I first met, the night before we met, we went to see Phantom of the Opera in Clearwater, Florida, Tampa, Florida. Whoa. And I loved the play. I was like madly in love with the play. I saw the play 4 times. Twice I went by myself. That's what happens when I get into something. Anyway, the next day I went to the mall and met my husband. I met my husband at the food court in it was called the Countryside Mall in Clearwater, Florida. Yeah, it just died down. I hope it stays that way. It says 50 to 55 mile an hour winds possible, and possible um, hail. But I don't know if we'll get that here. I'm not seeing that. Anyway, yeah, so I went to the mall and we met. Well, that was the next day. And then I told him how much I loved the Phantom of the Opera. And he would sign these love cards to me, the Phantom. So we named his truck basically the Phantom. And when I got the travel trailer, Christine was the love interest, of course, in Phantom of the Opera. So this is Christine. Yeah, the hail, I say. I hope not. I hope this just passes, but it's going to be around for a while, obviously. I know when something bangs on the outside, like if a branch hits the RV carport, it makes a loud sound, or even pecans, you know. Sharon, that's a good question. Do I ever go to Kathy's when the wind is bad? I think I would. Well, I certainly do keep it. Now, if the wind is really, really bad, then I'm texting her and we're like very aware. But I've never really like left and ran for her house for cover. I've always stayed in my house. Twice we went to the storm shelter, which is we get a warning if there's like hail coming. Well, first of all, her son Nathan keeps like an eye on the weather. He's our weatherman. But there's a siren that will go off. Now the siren never went off, but Nathan called and said go to the storm shelter. And so we went to the storm shelter twice. It's at Kathy's mom Mary's house, just 2 blocks from here. And usually you have about 10 minutes to get somewhere if you're getting something bad. And so, wow, interesting questions. No, these pecans aren't that good. There are better pecans elsewhere. I don't know. The tree doesn't really give us good ones. The birds and the squirrels love them. My husband passed away in 2014. And I was in my home with him and then stayed there a year and decided to buy this travel trailer and take off and get out of Florida, which was what my husband and I were going to do to start with, but he got sick. So if you want to know more about me, right on this channel, if you go back to the videos and you click videos and you go from the beginning, you can sort the videos from the beginning to the end. You can see where I came from, my house, when I sold it. I mean, everything's on here. Just make sure you do subscribe to my channel, Lisa. That's okay. Part of the reason I have a channel is because when I went through losing my husband, the grief was just hard. I can't even put it in words. The grief was so bad. It was so difficult. And so, hi Nancy. Yeah, it was horrible. And so I decided to share because I am a positive thinker and I knew that I needed to get myself up and about and start my life again, you know? And I did. And that's the story of my journey, was from having a mobile home, downsizing, selling stuff, looking for RVs, all is on there, getting my RV, driving it to Alabama, staying in Alabama for a while, and just enjoying my life, because that's what I try to do. Really, I do. Oh, man. So, you know, definitely check out my early videos. Danny, pecan pie, huh? I know, that's a favorite around here. Pecans are really yummy. No, Rosie, I'm not going to hold you. You can go under there. Go ahead. She likes to go under my feet. Storm is storming. Mostly wind. I did see a lightning, like a big line of lightning in the distance. Yeah, it's a movie, but it's not the one. You think I'm a strong woman, Ace? I think I'm fairly strong too. I'm a survivor. I think it's important to carry on, and I try to. You have to carry on because nobody's. If you had a good husband or wife and they passed, they don't want you to just sit and mourn and not go anywhere and don't have any adventures. I believe with all my heart that, we're supposed to keep going and live our life to the best as we can. And so that's what I've been trying to do. Some days are better than other days. I'm sorry to hear that, Nancy. It's a hard thing with kids to raise for sure. And we get through it. Isn't it funny how we survive though? I mean, think about that. Tap yourself again, yeah, because you're not a quitter, and you don't quit. And you try to make some interesting things happen for you. Unless you want to just sit, I like to do things. I like to plan things and do things. Carla said if it is going, let me move this, it's bothering me. I think I need to clean my glasses. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But I noticed that it becomes a drag for you, and you cut the chat short when talking about your sweetheart. No, I don't cut it short because of that. Thank you, Snookwind. You're going to have to get some pecan pie. I know you can find some somewhere in the supermarket. Snick. Thank you, Snick. Yeah, and I think part of my channel was a lot of people that have lost their spouses or their people that they love found me as a community that we could talk about it. It's sad when you lose someone. It's horrible. But it's really nice to keep them alive and to think about the good things. And the good things were much more than anything I can think of. Sunnyshine says, when my husband passed in 2006, that's what the lawyer said. Wait a year before you do anything permanent. I had 4 properties to sell. I waited a year. Actually, what the weird thing too is, we had a nice mobile home on a little place in Lake Tarpon in Tarpon Springs, Florida, which is a really nice little Greek area. I sold that home 1 year to the day. I literally got a check in my hand for the house on the day my husband died, on the 1-year anniversary of his passing. It's like, whoa. And we live on, and we do it with gusto if we can. And we try to keep healthy. I know that's the hardest thing. That's why I joined Weight Watchers, because I do want to be able to, get out and do things. My mind wants to do a million things. My body says, well, you're not going to do a million things. I'd eat instant grits if I had no other option, Dan. Do you hear that wind? Oy, oy, oy. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Stony. Yeah, I mean, I'm grateful. I had 14 years with my husband, and they were the best years for me ever. And I met him late in life too. You never know what's around the corner. You just have to be, you just have to get up and do things and find things that are interesting to you. And next thing you know, you found somebody else that likes the same thing. Let me show you what I'm working on. First of all, I finished this one yesterday, and I think it turned out really good. I'm going to share my art. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do all kinds of art. I make jewelry, I paint paintings, I also do mandalas, color them. Yeah, that's that one. And then I'm not finished with this one, but I'm working on this one today. So that's what I do. And I do that. I always find something busy, arty, something I can do. I love colors. Thank you. Nancy said, yeah, the wind is really bad. Yeah, see, I mean, I'm not lying. It rained all day where you are in Oklahoma. Yeah, we need the rain, but I hate the wind on my, I just it's nerve-wracking because you never know, really. But see, I'm looking at they're showing like Knox City where I live. There's a big old red radar. It's right over us. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Sunny. Hi, Libra. Welcome. Yeah, Sunny, your health is so important. I think that's like number one for us all. When you get older, I need a haircut. When you get older, yeah, if you don't have your health, you're screwed. You really are. So, I do have an Etsy shop. You guys know this. I'm not telling everyone about it because you already know, but there's new people. And I have an Etsy shop with lots of stuff in there that I've made. And the link is below in the description. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Hi, Deb. What other crafts do you like to do? I signed up to do the Lose It app. I haven't heard of the Lose It app. I like to do jewelry. I make jewelry, beautiful necklaces. I've made almost all my jewelry. I paint. I don't have a lot of paintings because I sold them all. I have a couple up here. Yeah, it's shaking. The place is shaking, literally. Thank you for the super chat. I got to tell you that really helps me very much. So thank you. Hi, Mental Fairy. Yeah, it was in the 90s here today too. I don't know what the Lose It app is, but maybe Michelle can explain it. Here's a painting I did of a Yorkie. And I don't even know, the peacock feather. But all of the paintings that you see behind me, I painted. Yep. Eyes are teary. I don't track calories, but I'm on Weight Watchers, and they have an app. It's the best thing I ever used for myself. And the app on Weight Watchers, you just put in what you're eating or what and everything's on there, even restaurants, and it tells you how many points, and you're allowed so many points, and you keep track of as much as you can, and that's how you lose weight. And I guess the idea is that you really look at what you're eating, and you're mindful of it, and that, like, fattening stuff, like butter and oil is high points. Chicken is low points. Shrimp is low points. Veggies are nothing. Fruit's nothing. So certain things you have to really not eat as much, And I've done pretty well. I mean, right now I'm just holding my own. I'm not doing fabulous, but I'm not gaining. I'm just kind of teetering on a pound. But calories is another way to do it, to track your calories. Yeah, exactly. That's really the same thing. They just do it a little different on Weight Watchers. Man, I wish the wind would let up, but they said till 11, and it's only 8. So make sure that whatever you do, that you give me a thumbs up before you leave the room here tonight. If you enjoy the chat, it's one way that you can show me that you did enjoy. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's cool. Anything that can help. Because as a compulsive overeater, and I am definitely food addict, and I'm not ashamed to say it, as a food addict, I have to do something to replace, overeating. I have to I have to take and really track it, definitely, and that works that way. And when as soon as I just like to, get tired of it, I can lose it completely and get off of it. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. But it's worth it because, I'm not getting any younger. I ain't getting any younger. Amanda, how you doing, sweetie? Mother Nature's pissed off. You're right, Minnow Fairy. She's a little angry tonight here in Texas, too. And the heat's been really hot. It's been around like 97, 95, 97, even up to 100. So I don't mind like up to 90, 92. When it starts to get high 90s, it's really unbearable. You stay inside. So that's what I do. So that's what's going on. What is today? Today is June 19th. Yes, Amanda, it's been rocking and very nerve-wracking rocking. Right now it's calm, but every now and then a gust hits. Anybody have any plans? I don't think this summer is a good time to have plans, but looking forward to autumn. I'm praying that our autumn opens everything up healthy, back to fairly normal, because right now I don't think it's a good idea to go too far. It says the Haskell-Knox County line is where the strong thunderstorm near. No, I'm not near there. Okay. Nickel-sized hail and wind gusts of 50 to 55. But that's in Snyder, Texas. I'm not sure how far that is from here. Let's see. No, not our town. Thank God. No wind in Albuquerque. Someday, now that's one of the first things I want to do is go to New Mexico. I hope to go this year, but this year just seems to be not good for traveling. Not good. It's a crazy year, 2020. I mean, we will remember this year forever and ever and ever, Because everyone know it's windy. That's a good song. Where's Lily? Yeah, she's right there. And Rosie's under my feet where she hides when it's bad outside. She hates rain, thunder. She freaks out. Yeah, so what do you guys do for fun? What do you do for fun? It is disappointing, Danny. I thought a lot of people were going to visit. I was going to get to go places. I was going to come to Florida. We just all have to kind of change our plan and hang in there for a while. Michelle, our state shut down still, but if you do come, the balloon festival's nice, but I hear the balloon fiesta may not be. Yeah, this is not the time to go. Hey! What are you doing? What are you making noise for? What are you doing? Ruff, to you. She's funny. I swear my eyes are tearing again. Libra, she says, I had plans to visit my brother and sister-in-law. Their second home they bought. Wait a minute. Sorry. Second home they bought and refurbished in Carmel. What a nice place. Carmel, California is beautiful. I guess it's not going to be this year, but maybe next. Yeah, Minnow Fairy can't go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Sunny said, I couldn't believe what my neighbor told me today. She said that she left her hoe at her flowers and went to get a drink and came back, and her neighbor lady took the hoe to her house. Oh my gosh. Hi, Sabrina. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you enjoy them. That makes me happy. Hi, Lori. Dan said I go for drives for fun. Find nothing clears my head. Yeah, it's good to get away, just to get away. And there's always new directions to go in. And we're still allowed to do that. We're still allowed to get in the truck or the car, and especially here in this area, you can just drive for miles and get away. Marilyn says, I hope the YMCA is open again when I have healed from my surgery. They are both failing in health. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Water aerobics twice. Yeah, water aerobics. Nancy. Okay, you guys, this is getting fast. Let me go back. Okay. Nancy, how you doing, Nancy? Nancy says, I can't go anywhere for now. I'm taking care of both parents. They're both failing in their health, staying close to home and being safe. Yeah, this is the time to be with your parents, for sure. If you can, that's fabulous. And just remember, hug them and kiss them. Sonny's neighbor is 89 years old. Yeah, Kathy's mom's 90, and she's funny. Like when we're all driving in the car, she just talks. She just talks. She doesn't hear that great, and we listen. She's got her wits about her. I'll tell you that. She took me to dinner with everybody, which is so sweet. And she doesn't have to. I am going to clean my glasses so I can see. There's a lot of storms out there. I'm looking at the map, and they're like way out coming this way. So it's going to be like this on and off all day. It's not raining now. It's like every now and then a big old red stormy radar thingy is over us. Yeah, I would love to be at a beach. I'd like to, when I'm thinking about what I'd like to do, I would love to stand on the Gulf of Mexico on the beach and enjoy watching the water and the birds and the sunset. I really miss that. Dan said hi Judy, by the way. I see you coming in. Dan says even when the mayor implemented stay-at-home orders, I went on drives. Hi Harmony Paints. Yes, I'm live. Except for there's a major storm overhead. We got lots of wind, and it's picking up again. Yeah, it's a long night. You're right, Victoria. The weather won't... it depends how bad it is. If it's like really bad, yes. Because Rosie gets freaked out, and she just clings to me, and it keeps me up. Hopefully, since they said till 11, maybe it'll get real quiet after 11, and I'd be very grateful that it passed. You don't like sand. Well, nobody wants sand in their pants or anything, but in order to go to the beach, you got to have a little sand. Yeah, so if I could do anything, if I could just pick something really neat, I would probably say I would be on a beach, and then maybe sitting on a porch where you can still feel the beach, the water and stuff. Judy, do I ever lose power? I have lost power a couple times, and usually it's not for too long, but it's scary. I hate it. I always keep, as a matter of fact, I really should have it here. I've got a lighter, and I've got candles, and I've got flashlights, you know, and my battery on my RV will always let me use the battery for a light. Yes, Libra, I wish that I could get to the beach and be able to enjoy that feeling. But, you know, around here, it's not something I can do. Hi, Maya. How are you? Oh, man. One of those nights that you know, now I'm hearing rain. And Rosie's here's what she does. I'm going to show everybody what a big, scared baby you are. You're a scaredy cat. She's not happy. Let me fix this thing. Okay, let's see. Harmony Payne says, when the craziness is over, Deb, I want you to come stay at my house. I will take you to Laguna, the ocean. Wonderful. I would love to. California has my heart. That's a good thing, Mara. No, Rosie, I can't do anything. Get under there. Go on, go lay down. She starts clawing at me. It was a great visit. I'm going to watch a movie. Hey, Danny, thanks for coming into the chat tonight. You know, I always love to see you and hear from you. That sounds wonderful, Sonny. All of us are, that's what I want to do. I know we're all thinking about what are we going to do when we can actually go somewhere and not feel like threatened and have to wear masks, because that does take something away from going somewhere. I just can't breathe good with masks, so you know, it's like I only can wear them short bits of time. I saw a lady, when was it? Yesterday, when we went to dinner at the Hole in the Wall, and there was windows, and I'm watching her. She's parking her car, and she had the mask on by herself in the car. Why would you wear a mask in your car driving by yourself? I don't know. Hi, Constantine. Yes, Minnow Fairy, I know. She's been like that all her little life. But, you know, it's hard to have her clawing at me when it's raining. Yeah, she's always been like that. Lily's pretty good. She doesn't get affected, but Rosie really does. She just kind of gets comatose, and she wants to stare at me, and I don't know. Sometimes I'll hug her and hold her, but how long can I do that, you know? Yeah, fireworks I don't think really seem to do anything, but then I've never really taken them to go see fireworks, but still, I've never had a bad reaction. But rain, definitely. Thunder, horrible. And the wind kind of starts it too. Yeah, lots of nasty weather. Here, let me take it and show you what it looks like outside. So you see? Yep. Did you guys see it? Because I don't know if you saw it good. Yeah, lots of windows. And I look out over a really nice, I look out over a park, the garden of our home area, so I don't even see Kat and Mark's house. And then across the streets, like a little RV park that's usually empty, and the community center. So there's very private. Everybody's doing okay. I know it's been rough around here. I mean, not around here, but in general. Aw, poor little doggy. Minifairy says, I have always had cats for the last 42 years, and this week was the first time without them. Aw. So when tornado sirens went off, we looked for our girls to hold them. Oh, you had a siren go off. Wow. Hey, hi, Kimberly. I thought that little bird feeder RV thingy looked like a real RV hooked to the white pickup. Thought it was blowing in the wind. Yeah, that matter of fact, one of my subscribers sent me that little. It's a little cute little. What do you call those travel trailers that are like made out of aluminum? I can't think of the name. Hey Marilyn, thanks for coming in, and I'm sure I'll see you probably tomorrow night at the Zoom gathering. Airstream. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, it's like a little mini Airstream out there, and it was so cute. What a nice present. But it's hanging out there. It hasn't fallen yet. But it swings. And underneath it, I have a bird feeder that is just flying around. Oh, you're welcome, Joey. Man, I hate the wind. It's definitely getting darker too, which always makes it even more kind of freaky, you know, when it's stormy and it's dark. So we'll see. It's already the, what is it? The June 19th already. Before you know it, it's going to be autumn. I'm looking forward to autumn. How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Autumn's my favorite time of year. Constantine said they made us wear a mask when I exercise at my fitness center. Makes it nearly impossible. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I know. I'm wishing it away, Carrie Jo. Summer isn't even here yet, and I'm like wishing it would go away. It's gonna be hot, and then they got the virus, and wearing masks in public is so difficult, even on a cool day. It's just sucky. I know, you can't see at night. Ooh, it's getting dark too. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. I could probably come up with a song for just about any saying. Do you hear that? The wind is in from Africa, and last night I couldn't sleep. Carrie, get out your cane, and I'll put on some silver. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, and I like you. This is one of the bracelets that Diane sent me. She is something. She said she's sending me another package, which I'm trying to tell her not to, because she sent me so much. And she wraps everything up in like tight little, airtight. Each little thing is wrapped. Takes it like it. Very different. Yeah, I remember Glen Yarborough. Yeah, of course. Remember the song, It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. Hi, Dirk from Michigan. Hello, hello, hello. Kenny. Sing me a song, sweet music, man. Kenny Rogers was one of my favorites. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. I know I'm getting bad when I'm singing to you guys. But I can't think of much to say tonight because, you know, it's just another night, right? Oh, I love Donovan. I saw Donovan in concert in the 60s. Late 60s or maybe 1970. And it was awesome. What was the song that I sang just before that song? I don't know. I already forgot. Blowing in the Wind? Remember this one? Starry, starry night. Paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a winter's day with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that we met. The ragged man in ragged clothes, the bloody thorn, the bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you. I don't have a record player. Sorry, Dare to Dream. That would be kind of difficult. Here's some good songs. I love that song, Vincent Van Gogh, yeah. I loved a lot of that stuff. That was pretty much my kind of repertoire when I played. I don't remember all of the lyrics like I used to. Don McLean, right. For they could not love you, but still your love is true. And when no hope was left in sight, on that starry, starry night, you took your life like lovers often do. Well, I could have told you, Vincent, the world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Hi, Linda. I used to play guitar and sing in my 20s to up to my 40s. And I did it for years, all over Key West, Florida, all over Florida, parts of California. Long time ago. Hi, Linda. Linda Fowler. My mom could often come out a song. Something we would say. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I say something and a song comes out. I've been to Holland, Michigan. I stayed at the extended stay with Kathy doing art shows in that area. Get some of those question starter cards. What's that? Oh, Maya. Thank you. I've been to Holland, Michigan. I've been to Holland, Michigan. I love Michigan. When we used to go up to Michigan in the summer, we would do arts and crafts shows. Um, one near Holland in Grand Haven, I think it was. Oh, yeah, that would be a good one. I should have that, Carrie. I could use some help. Lake Michigan's really pretty there. It's huge. The lady on the TV is singing Seasons song. How does that one go? Give me a line. Holland. Holland must be a beautiful country, actually, because tulips are gorgeous, and all the windmills and everything you think about, would be pretty neat to see in person. Thank you, Carrie Joe. I try. I run out of things to think about and talk about. Aw, you collect guitars. Neat. I haven't played guitar in a long time. I have one, but I don't play it. But yeah, the extended stay on the main road there in Holland. We stayed there for like at least a month. So we took rides all over the place, which is really pretty. Right there on the lake, lots of beautiful places to just wander off, in the car, just drive and have fun. That's nice. That's nice being close to the lake. I know I lived on Lake Tarpon, which is a smaller lake, but I love being on the lake. I like being close to water, actually. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to end this a little early tonight. I've been doing it for about an hour, and with the weather the way it is, I kind of would feel better if I could, like, listen to the news and just be kind of here, New York, New York, New York. That song? Hi, Diane. I don't sing New York, New York, but it's a good song. Yeah, Hell, Michigan. That's right, Linda. I would love to go there, Sonny. I'd love to see Holland and that area of the world. My friend would dance in wooden shoes. That's neat. Thank you for coming in tonight. I really do appreciate your company. Oh, Catherine, I'm just about to end it. I mean, I can hang in there a little bit longer, but I just, one of those days anyway that the stormy weather, although the wind died down right now, which is good. I'm so sorry. Someday I might get back to Holland, Michigan. Well, I will see some of you I'll see tomorrow in a Zoom evening. Some of you I'll see on Wednesday. And I might do an impromptu pop-up live stream too. So you never know with me. Now I just put out a video, so please watch that one. And that kind of, it's just a little bit of like, a couple days in my life. What else can I show you? You know? That's all I got. This is what I got. Stormy weather. Stormy weather. I don't want to sing stormy weather, Diane. Yeah, you could hit the bell and then you would know, hopefully, when I am going live. Wednesdays and Fridays, I try to do it around 7:30 in the evening Central Time. That's 8:30 Eastern. I think 5:30 Western. And well, I have two wonderful doggies, Joey. I could never like live on the Carnival Cruise Lines because my dogs are with me. So that wouldn't be a good gig for me. I mean, it would be a fun weekend, be a fun week. I've been on Carnival Cruise Lines. I loved it. Interesting, Georgiana. Yeah, a lot of people think they got it like in like December and January even. So, well, all we can do is stay safe as we possibly can. If you're going to be in lots of crowded area, make sure you don't touch your face. Wash your hands before you touch anything. Get rest. And I gotta go. That's the alarm. I'll talk to y'all soon. I guess we're gonna have to go somewhere. Pray for me.